April 2nd, 2025, this is DC Action News, reporting bravely and boldly every Wednesday as the news breaks from the center of the multiverse. I'm Alex Jaffe. Our top story: Amanda Waller, former Secretary of Metahuman Affairs in the Lex Luthor presidential administration and convicted orchestrator of the coup from the small nation of Gamora, depowering and discrediting the world's superhumans in an attempt to seize control of international government powers in last year's Absolute Power incident, has gone missing from her cell at Belle Reve Penitentiary. Waller's disappearance follows an altercation at the Metahuman prison facility between inmate Bizarro and the interceding younger Superman that some have taken to calling Super Son. Whether Waller engineered her own escape or was abducted by some other interested party is still being determined. But with the wealth of international secrets Waller obtained during her career in spycraft and her insight into the world's metahuman community gained during the Absolute Power incident, the former Black Queen of Checkmate, despite reports of amnesia, is presumed to be one of the most valuable intelligence targets in the world. The Super Son and his partner Gossamer, himself a hero of Gamora, are reported to be on the case alongside a party of 4 unidentified allies. We'll keep you updated on what secrets 6 heroes can uncover. In more political news, Clifford Zemeck, the atomic supervillain known as Major Force, has been employed once again by the United States Air Force as a deterrent against metahuman threats. Major Force is best known as the killer of New York resident Alexandra DeWitt, leaving her body in a refrigerator to be discovered by her boyfriend, comic artist Kyle Rayner. Zemeck's employment confirms the United States' ongoing policy of hiring supervillains for operative positions has not been reversed following former Task Force ex-director Amanda Waller's incarceration. Stand by. This is just breaking. DC Action News can now report that Major Force has been stripped of his powers in a public battle with Nathaniel Adam, better known as Justice League member and U.S. Air Force reservist Captain Adam. The captain was allegedly resisting orders to cooperate with a classified government operation. Following the battle with Major Force, Captain Adam was taken by what is suspected to be members of Inferno, the terrorist group which attacked the G20 summit last week. We'll have more on this story as it develops. In Gotham, we bring you the latest in our ongoing investigation of the White Church, a long-rumored establishment in Gotham City's underworld where the city's criminals hold court over their own code of law. We've previously reported that the presiding judge of the White Church claims to be the mythic terror from the city's past, the Reaper. Our lead into this story comes through Harvey Dent, active as what most agree to be the most formidable attorney in their court system. We can exclusively report that the White Church has been burned down by a new criminal figure, a dice-themed villain who claims to be Two-Face's daughter. The arsonist is unidentified, but for her criminal call sign, Die. Business, weather, and more after this.
Hi there. Do you want to heal people? Do you want to hurt people? Ow! My name is Jayesh, and I want you to know that no matter which path you choose, there's a place for you at the Gotham City chapter of the Order of Shiva. From first aid to the death touch, our community-based approach will teach you all the best ways to lend a helping hand or deliver a righteous beating, all while meeting like-minded people every step of the way. Visit our website to find the nearest temple in your area, watch inspiring testimonials from real members, and sign up for an introductory class today. The first 200 new members will be mailed a signed 8x10 photo of our founder, Lady Shiva herself. The Order of Shiva, opening minds and cracking skulls since 1975.
We now return to DC Action News. In business, new technology startup PicTech debuted their new perfect camouflage technology in Tokyo, demonstrating a fabric that renders the wearer completely undetectable. Experts say PicTech may be poised to revolutionize every industry with this breakthrough innovation. Quite remarkably, no one has managed to steal it yet, which at this point seems frankly suspicious. Our weather report this week. Gardeners in the outlying Gotham suburbs will want to pay special attention to plant care this week, with increased swamp gas activity triggering a fungal epidemic that has been leeching the life of plants around the area in a bizarre floral fungal power struggle. We reached out to local plant and fungus expert, Slaughter Swamp resident Dr. Pamela Isley, for any explanatory comments or theories. We have yet to hear back from the correspondent we sent into her swamp. If you see either of them, our phone lines are open. In Deaths and Resurrections this week, we bid farewell to Wildcat, founding member of the Justice Society of America. Wildcat was slain by Cobra Cult commander Lady Eve in a battle between the JSA and the Injustice Society of America. The ISA retreated from the fight with the Helm of Fate in their possession. The Wildcat Boxing Gym will be holding a vigil tonight for the veteran hero's swift resurrection. We now go to another of our correspondents for news coverage across the multiverse. Reporting from Earth Omega, DC Action News' absolute Alex Jaffe. Thank you, Alex Prime. This week in Extraterrestrial Anomalies, an enormous green lantern-shaped structure collapsed on the town of Evergreen, Nevada. Damages and death tolls are still being calculated. Eyewitnesses claim the Green Lantern's collision was preceded by the appearance of an impenetrable dome of energy encapsulating the town, and the appearance of an enormous four-armed figure with an additional appendage protruding from the back of its head. One report identified the figure referring to itself by the name Abin Sur. The being's purpose for its arrival in Evergreen is still unknown. On behalf of Absolute DC Action News' sponsors, the Lazarus Corporation, it is our duty to inform you that the dangerous international fugitive known as Superman is still at large. Be on the lookout for a white male, early 20s, in blue armor with a red S over a yellow shield on his chest. Be advised that the Superman has been seen exhibiting super strength, freezing breath, and laser vision. Lazarus Corp is offering 1 full minute in their proprietary rejuvenation pits for any information leading to his capture. This is Absolute Alex Jaffe reminding you, Darkseid is. Thank you, Absolute Alex. And that's all the news on our Prime Earth. We'll be back next week. For DC Action News, I'm Alex Jaffe, and your day has now been saved. For more on these developing stories, read Secret 6 number 2, Justice League, The Atom Project number 4, Batgirl number 6, Birds of Prey number 20, Poison Ivy number 32, JSA number 6, Absolute Green Lantern number 1, and Absolute Superman number 6. DC Action News was created by Alex Jaffe and is produced by Alex Jaffe and Esper Quinn. Additional voices by Judge Anon. The views and opinions expressed in this podcast do not necessarily reflect those of DC or Warner Brothers Discovery, nor should they be read as confirmation or denial of future DC plans. Never stop reading comics.